The front dive is a rescue performed when a guest is conscious on the surface of the water and facing you. You will approach the guest and then place your tube in front of them. Whistle, point, e-stop, compact jump. Use the approach stroke to reach your gid. The active rear hug is a rescue used to help a guest who is conscious on the surface of the water and is facing away from you. You will approach the guest and wrap your arms around their waist. A passive rear hug should be used when a guest is unconscious on the surface of the water and facing away from you. You will approach the guest and hug them around their chest. Lift them and place the rescue tube on the small of their back, and their airway will naturally fall into an open position. An active duck pluck rescue should be performed when a guest in distress is conscious and partially submerged underwater. You will approach the guest and reach to grab their opposite wrist, pulling them into the rescue tube with your arms in a bow and arrow position. The passive duck pluck rescue should be used when the guest is unconscious and partially submerged. It involves grabbing their opposite wrist, pulling them to the rescue tube using a bow and arrow position, and then grabbing their shoulder and rolling them onto their back. Once the guest is on their back, their airway will naturally fall into an open position. A two-guard rescue is appropriate if a guest in distress does not grab onto the first rescuer's tube when the front drive is attempted. The first rescuer will call for help. The second rescuer approaches from behind, counts down from 3, and grabs the first rescuer's tube. An active deep water rescue will be used when a person is conscious and fully submerged. Do a deep water surface dive. Grab the guest's chest with one arm, and then feed the tube strap through your hands in front of the guest's chest. A passive deep water rescue is necessary when a guest is unconscious and fully submerged. Do a deep water surface dive, grab the guest's chest with one arm, and then feed the tube strap through your hands behind the guest as you come to the surface. When a spinal injury is suspected and the guest is conscious, ease into the water, instruct the guest to put their arms above their head, grip their biceps firmly, and lower them into the water while preventing spinal movement. When a spinal injury is suspected and the guest is unconscious, Ease into the water, firmly grip the guest's arms at the biceps, and slowly walk with the guest in order to prevent spinal movement. Bring the guest into your shoulder and reach over them while keeping the gid stabilized against your chest. Then change the placement of your hands while maintaining constant pressure on the gid's biceps.